The following is an exclusive original presentation of the 252 ESPN Radio Network.
The drive starts right now.
Starts right now.
Just living the dream.
Here's a guy who gets paid to talk.
Are you ready for the most electrifying man in sports and entertainment?
No, he didn't. I'm doing a radio show, so what? The most anticipated radio show ever.
One, two, three.
Hey, happy Thursday. This is East Carolina Sports Show on your ride home, The Drive. I am Mark Panichelli. Woo. He is Sam Avalos. Woo. Great show today. We're gonna go all around the sports world today.
We'll show you how multi-talented we are.
That's right.
And how we can slowly and weekly deliver mediocre takes from all different angles.
I was from the sport. I mean, they don't have, because it's now, and I grew up on the 3 channels when it was just ABC, NBC, and CBS.
I swear you get older every day.
I do. And we used to have this thing called Wide World of Sports.
Okay, I have heard of
ABC's
that.
Wide World of Sports.
You can find those old DVDs on like the discount rack at Dollar General now these days. Wide World of Sports presents Wildest Car Crashes.
They don't do that now, but we are now the Wide World of Sports. Because, what was yesterday and the day before was like soccer and Wimbledon.
It was, yeah.
Today,
right.
It is going to be the big 3, as I like to call them. The NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball. In America, those are the big 3 sports, right? The big 3 professional sports.
Absolutely. And today can also be about wasp sting safety.
I think that
First aid from wasp stings.
absolutely. And the magic of Benadryl,
It's gone a long way so far.
I think so too. Do you want to start with that? Do you think we should start the show with your wasp story? Do you think we should tease it and try to keep everybody in? What do you think the best way to
feel
approach this?
slightly self-conscious, so we're on video now, and it makes me feel like I want to tease this.
Because you think people are going, oh, what is happening? What has happened?
I'm wondering if people are looking at me and they're saying, what is wrong with Sam's face? And it's not just my face. I mean, my face always looks a little funky, according to my mother. But this morning, I don't know if you can see. So find us on YouTube. I'm looking directly at the camera right now, I think.
Okay.
If that's the right camera. You can see my left eye is shut. I look like I just, went 12 rounds with Mike Tyson, and I need to go get my eyelids sliced open.
Yes. Contract negotiations for Sam are going on right now. It's not going really well.
Right. Exactly.
No.
So this morning I was out walking my dog about 7:30 this morning.
Just minding your own business.
Minding my own damn business. Walking the same route that I walk every single day. And I felt a sting right above my eyelid, sort of below my eyebrow, and in the no man's land there between the two. And I start freaking out and flailing. I see a little wasp flying away. And I was like, oh, I just got stung by a wasp. Apparently, I'm allergic to wasp stings, as my eye quickly showed me. So I was about half a mile from my house when this happened. I immediately started heading home. By the time I had gotten home, my eye was completely closed off and shut, and it hurt. It still kind of hurts. It's opened up a little bit now, but it's we're sitting here at 3:00, and my eye has essentially been shut now for 7 or 8 hours, and I'm nervous. And of course, I send Rachel a picture. I'm like, hey, look what happened to my eye, and she's freaking out. It's like, oh, you need to go to the doctor, do this and do that. And as I told you, I'm not going to go to the doctor. No offense, doctors, but I don't need you to tell me that put ice on it and take some Benadryl, which I have done since then. But yeah, I'm playing injured today. I thought about calling in sick. Thought about doing like, oh man, massive allergic reaction. I can't come in. But then I'm a man of the people.
And I would have understood that too.
Right.
Because
I wanted to come in here and maybe people can laugh at my face.
Well, the misconception on hornets or wasps, or I should say, is Unlike bees, see, when bee stings you, it's an act. It's a kamikaze act.
Yes.
You know, it's like, because this is why. And listen, there were people that are getting rid of bees, and I think they're like on the verge of extinction or something like that, like honeybees, wood bees, or something like that. So when a bee stings you, it is an actual act of like self-defense. Like they feel threatened because they know when they sting you, it's over for them. They're done. When a wasp stings you, they could just be having a bad morning and decide to share their bad morning with you. Because apparently, if you thought it was all the same for these stinging insects, no. Wasps can just sting at will. Like over and over and over again.
They're vicious.
So...
See, so it wasn't the pain hurt. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like it didn't hurt because it did hurt. It hurt probably really really bad for about a half hour. It was just like throbbing, but it feels fine now. The bad part about it is, so part of my morning routine is on my way to work. I stop at the same gas station probably 4 mornings out of the week, and I get like a 32-ounce Diet Mountain Dew, which shows you how healthy I am. And then I will try to pick myself up something for lunch, whether it's like a protein bar or whatever it is. I couldn't do that this morning because I looked in the mirror. I said, I can't go to the store looking like this. I was so embarrassed to look at myself in the mirror. I felt like I looked like the Goonies monster. You know, it was terrible. And so I don't...
Hey, you guys!
Baby Ruth! That's what I felt like this morning. I think that's legitimately what I looked like.
What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Oh, gosh. I'll find it.
Oh.
But it's the worst. I don't know. You
so
saw it.
sorry.
I was sitting in here, and I was in the studio as you came in this morning.
I had a step back moment. I was
Right.
like,
I said, hey, I've got something funny for you. You walked around, and the look of disgust on your face immediately hurt my feelings even more. I was like, oh, maybe I should just go home. And we're going to have 2 guests in here today. I'm going to have to explain to them what's going on with my eye. Wasps. And you know what's funny? Actually, I didn't tell you this. I also got stung by a wasp yesterday afternoon. So this one's above my eye. Yesterday afternoon, I was walking my dog, and it got me right on the bridge of the nose, just to the side. And so it swole up, and it was sort of blocking off the bottom of my eye. But it didn't look anywhere near as bad as it does today, where it is completely blacked out my whole entire left eye.
well, I brought up a website about wasp stings.
Okay.
And it says things like, once you've come to terms with the fact that a wasp has stung you, you need to try to calmly assess the situation. The first thing you're going to want to do is ensure that you're not having an allergic reaction to the sting.
Too late. The allergic reaction started several hours ago.
Now, luckily, if you start to go into shock, which did you go into shock? Because it says seek immediate medical assistance here on this blog.
I'm going to say I wasn't in shock.
Okay. Like in a medical shock.
Right. I mean, I was shocked. I think my dog was shocked, as you said earlier when we were talking about it. You're like, well, what was your dog doing as you were freaking out and running around the block?
That's the most. What was Bo doing at this point?
He just sort of sat there. So he's a good boy, you know. But I had him on the leash, and I like dropped the leash. I'm like swatting and everything, and he's just kind of, you know how dogs do. He's trying to help in some way, which as I'm running involves him doing his best to weave himself between my legs and trip me up and knock me over.
Wow. Some species of wasps actually bite and they don't sting.
Really?
Yes. So learning so much today. Man, I really hate it for you. And
I've got some the guy's name is Sloth from the Goonies.
Sloth.
I've got some
Okay.
I got some sloth sound if you want it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not so bad, but
Sloth, you're gonna live with me now. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. Because I love you. Oh, I love you, Chuck. Oh, I love you, Sloth.
Chuck. That's right. Chuck
that's
Chuck
what I
was the fat kid, right?
That's right. He's the one that had to do the truffle shuffle.
Oh, the truffle shuffle,
I
man.
felt like that was me this morning.
Why did Spielberg abandon that? I mean, because I don't know if you guys
Why did
know.
Spielberg abandon the truffle shuffle?
No, the Goonies. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a scene in that movie where they go to the pirate ship that's been hidden. I can't remember. One-Eyed Willie, I think.
Yeah,
was the
that's
name.
exactly right. Yep.
Okay,
One-Eyed
so
Willie.
there was supposed to be a big giant octopus scene in this movie. And in fact, if you look at the original movie poster, as I'm giving you, like, I feel like my ad and Anverk is coming out of me right now. So if you see the original movie poster, there are these octopus tentacles coming out of it, right? But Spielberg was so upset at the way, so he just cut the whole scene from the movie. So when you watch Goonies, everybody's like, there's no octopus scene in it. No, there's not. But go look up the original movie poster, because in that scene when they're supposed to, either when they're leaving or going to the ship, there's a giant octopus protecting the ship. But Spielberg was never happy and essentially hated the movie from that point on. Like, once his octopus thing didn't work, he was done with it. I'm done. Stupid Goonies. I love you, Chuck.
I'm sorry, man. Once you said One-Eyed Willie, I had to go back and double check that was correct. And in the process, I stumbled across the Urban Dictionary definition of One-Eyed Willie.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all go find that on your own time. But
yes. I feel like a lot of people, if you just use common sense, One-Eyed Willie.
Oh, no, this is even further. This
really,
isn't,
it goes worse.
This isn't
than the obvious.
An appendage. This is an act.
I don't even want to know.
I don't think you do.
What is
In
that,
fact,
Dave and
don't
Mike's?
Look it
what
up.
is it, Dave and Mike's? Dave and Mike need wedding
Mike
dates?
and Dave, yeah.
What's a push pop? Do you remember that scene? Do you remember that scene?
Okay, no, I don't.
You can't bring it on. You can't play it on here.
I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna. Oh wow. They actually, the Urban Dictionary used the scene from Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates
to explain what a push pop is or something.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking about. And I was thinking, I don't even want to know what a One-Eyed Willie is.
I guess to
Who
sum up a push pop,
a Cleveland steamer or whatever these things are.
Cosby sweater.
Oh, we're gonna get kicked off the air today. We better stop. So, does anybody that you know have Urban Dictionary as a favorites tab?
Oh, my brother. Yeah. My brother is 100%. My brother Spencer, who's absolutely not listening right now, he is the guy who will always be like, "Hey man, have you ever heard of a lickety split?" And I'm like, "What is a lickety split?" Spencer?
And you don't even want to know, do you?
Right? No, I'm like, "What is it?" He's like, "Oh, it's when beep and then beep." I'm like, "Oh, why did you tell me that?"
What I want to know is, who are these people doing this? And
because somebody has to for it to be invented, right?
And listen, stop. Like, maybe you should see a therapist.
And my
every
question
one
is,
of these things is something that everybody goes, like, cringe worthy. I can't. I'm thinking these are 13-year-old boys making these things up.
Why is it that everything on Urban Dictionary has to be some sort of vulgar, crass thing?
You're right.
And trust me, don't get me wrong. As a 25-year-old red-blooded male American,
big Family Guy fan you are?
Yes, I enjoy some vulgarity and some crassness in my humor at times. Absolutely. Sure. I'm not disparaging that at all. But
can there be Urban Dictionary words for normal things?
Yes.
Like, that means lamp.
Right, yes, exactly. I wonder what lamp means on Urban Dictionary.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. It's probably something bad.
It is. It is to lamp is a verb, to lamp, which means to hang out, do nothing, and smoke marijuana. They ruin the word lamp on Urban Dictionary.
We got a great show for you today. I don't know what Ariel Epstein means in the Urban Dictionary, but I can tell you she's probably not down. And we'll talk to Michael Norwood. We'll talk some NBA with him, and I'm
sorry.
All right. And we mentioned we're going to talk NBA, we're going to talk Major League Baseball, we're going to talk National Football League today. So all the big three sports. No. Is there an Epstein? Did you look that up?
Ariel is okay. Epstein is not.
Really?
Yeah. No.
There's Epstein is in the Urban Dictionary. Well, my gosh. Let's should we take a break? I feel like
I need to wipe my history off my computer.
We'll take a break and come back.